Well, percenters, welcome back to 1424 basketball training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. For those that are new, welcome. I'm Coach Tommy. I'm a former psychologist, now a performance enhancement specialist and basketball coach. On this channel, I simplify life and basketball into 3 buckets: mind, body, and craft. Here, we focus on substance over style. In today's video, we got a teaching tape, Jazz versus the Grizzlies. So let's see what we can do to improve our minds today. Let's see. It looks like Donovan Mitchell is playing. So he's been gone for a little while. John Morant, Kyle Anderson, any changes? No. Dylan Brooks is a bucket. Bogey, where you at, man? They need you. Donovan Mitchell. Jeez. Holloway. Jesus. That thing opened up real easy. Bang, bang, fade away. That should have been a lob to Rudy Gobert. Look at this, fans. I need to go to Utah. One of the places I've been to Salt Lake City. And the craziest thing that I noticed, this was, I don't know, years and years ago. In LA, the roads are all like this and this, overpasses and this. But when I went to Salt Lake City, everything seemed, very well designed. I don't know. And it was all like this. And then I talked to someone on the street and they said like it's built around the church or something like that, like the big church, the big Mormon church or something. And everything revolves around there. And I thought that was pretty interesting. And I was like, damn, LA's kind of dumb. Anyways, love to go back. Love to watch a game. John Morant needs to have lots of his floaters to be effective. Floaters and aggressive on the threes. Dylan Brooks, he's a tough bucket. Oh, come on. Give me something better than that, man. Bogey. Who can stay in front of John Morant? He's so aggressive, so herky jerky. His handle is real tight. And then when he gets downhill like this, right, he's on his right foot. His left foot, John Morant's, is going to go up before even Derek Favors can put his left foot down. And that little millisecond there, I mean, he's already up and he is barely getting into his hands. Reminds me a lot of Derrick Rose when he was so quick. That thing is impossible to stop. They waved that off. Oh, some big boy moves. Bogey. Teach Grayson Allen what's up, man. This dude, I like him. He's one of those guys that are borderline crazy that you need on your team, right? But I talk about Doritos and stuff like that. Bogey looks bigger. Grayson Allen's a little bit smaller, a little bit weaker, but he's manning up, trying to wall up. And when you wall up like that and you open up your feet completely, right? You're just trying to wall up so hard. Look at how much room you've opened up to the other side. Hopefully you got a big man back there on the help side, but no, you got him up here, right? You reach, I teach. This is what they need. Utah, I mean, they don't get this out of Mike Conley. Mike Conley's not this aggressive with this shot, and he doesn't really have the explosion to just turn the corner. He's much more methodical. So just a simple little bound, right? Set up the screen, one hop, recognize that the big is rolling with him, and then just rise up, right? That's the athleticism. Just that extra little inch, that extra little bit of the height. What a pass, man. I didn't even see what happened. Confusion on the defense. Pick and roll. Bogey's way in here to help, right? And instead of he's good in decent position if Kyle Anderson stays here, right? If they whip this across, then he could sit in that lane and steal it. So this is why I like Kyle Anderson. Oh, you're turning your head. You're looking at this ball. Okay, you thought I was here. Now I'm just going to trickle my way in. And so you see the confusion here, right? Who is Bogey guarding? Is he going to here? Oh crap! Joe Ingles. This is such a tough shot. Look how he catches it above his head, right? Never drops below his eye. That dude can shoot it. George Niang, 4-3, shoot that thing. What was it called? I've said it before. I don't know when, but it's already happening in high school. Guys will get exposed a lot because high school players jump all the time. Throw it on the backboard. T Mac did it. Kobe did it. LeBron's done it. I think even way back before that, Anthony Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, Grant Hill. Like, this is not a new move. You just got to have the balls to do it, and it's actually a smart move. Giannis can do it. Zion can do it. So many guys can do it. I don't know why they don't do more of it. It's the intelligent play. There's that inside hand release that I talk about coming off a tight pick and roll or dribble handoff. As soon as you get it, right, touch and release it inside, drop it with your right hand, your inside hand, just throw it into space. Okay, if you're trying to dribble with your left hand here, as soon as you turn, you're going to kick it off your foot. So a lot of guys, their instinct to dribble right when they catch it, when they catch here, they're going to dribble straight down, and that's when you're going to kick the ball, right? So just release the ball in front of you. So that's very key. Release the ball. It'll give your feet the freedom to move. Behind the back skip, in and out, bump out. And he just jumps so high, right? He gets up in the air, right? Hangs. Is John Morant the best player on the court? Is he the best player on the court, or would you say right now it's Donovan Mitchell? Who's the best player? John Morant, Donovan Mitchell, or is it somebody else? Mike Conley, one of the most underrated players ever. Oh, they're gonna smoke. Oh, you could see it coming. I mean, it's kind of a breakdown. For someone that's not as fast, Grayson Allen, right? Dribble handoff. You got Jordan Clarkson way on the top side of him, right? If he's way on the top side of him, I'm not handing this ball if I'm JV, right? Can JV actually, start dribbling this way? And then I would assume that Dylan Brooks would cut here, right? There's no point in you handing this ball off. So then he's all on his back, and then he's wondering where he's at, has to find him, and then he's trying to put him on his hip. He's doing a great job of not letting him get on his hip. Now they're zoned off. Now it's like a double team. Now he's trying to step through to the other side, and then he has to throw up some crazy stuff. Very intelligent. He knows the angles on how to shoot it and everything. Would have went in if Rudy Gobert wasn't there to block it, probably. But it makes no sense for why JV. Oh, I see why. So this is part of the reason. This is part of the reason when I say don't pick the ball up to hand it off. Right, Jokic does a great job of not picking it up. Right, keep your dribble alive right here, so you can fake this and then continue to dribble. It's been a while since I've seen some actual footage of the 2.5 drill in action, right? Two dribbles or less, 0.5 seconds or less to make up your mind, dribble, attack, pass, shoot, do something. And so the Jazz, that's why they're number one in the league, right? Here, you outlet it, get rid of it, throw it, right? Fake pass, get your guy up in the air, change the angle on your pass, throw it, right? You get a hard close out of big dude, right? Attack it right away, drive baseline, right? Go for a floater. Nope, looks like a floater. Turn it into a lob. Dylan Brooks, man, he can score. He needs to work a little bit more on his conditioning, get in a little bit better shape, and then his just regular shooting. Oh my god! Oh, I love how he's not afraid, man. Yay! That is Rudy Gobert, man. That is oh my goodness. No. I love it on both ends, man. I love not being afraid to get dunked on. I love trying to dunk on people, man. That is freaking awesome. Damn. That's amazing. Like this is I mean, this is Jaren Jackson, that's the impact that Rudy Gobert makes him miss. But then great job by whoever that is. This is the playoff stuff, man. This is big boy stuff down here, right? The physicality of the NBA as you move up in levels. Look at this. There's that slice layup. He ain't afraid of Derek Favors. Rudy. Oh, he's gonna go dunk on somebody. Oh my God, Donovan Mitchell's not scared either, man. Coming off injury, his maybe his legs aren't fully there. Look at this great cut, man. Just cruising, hands ready. All right, just sneaking into the gap. All right, as this guy goes this way, you got to understand, right? Now the gap has changed. So you are sitting in the short corner, right? As he slides, as John Morant slides, you got to find the gap. So this is what I talk about, going to the open spaces. So go to the open spaces. And so a lot of times players are going to, drift this way because they're much more comfortable here. They're much more comfortable facing the rim and shooting a three. But under here, you got to be comfortable under here. This is when all those Mike and drills come into hand, right? You catch it there. Oh, you're behind the rim, right? Understanding where you are, just coming up and finishing that ball. Beautiful contortion of the body, great control. Okay, this is like a very similar to a slice layup, but normally your slice layup, you're coming through to the other side to hang and wait. But Bogdanovich turns his body and then reverse lays. That's super pretty. I mean, the easier one to me would have been going to the right. He's got to make a respectable percentage. Kyle Anderson, slow mo. No, he actually sped up. He actually sped up. I thought he was gonna do a slow, super slow euro. Look at the brains. Look at the brains on the steal, right? The anticipation. Wait, what just happened? Wait a minute. What just happened? Where's my look at the brains, right? So pick and roll happens here. Look at the eyes, read the eyes. Is he going to Gobert? Nope. All right. He's going to Bogdanovich. Oh, sighted where he's at, took his eyes off, and then put his eyes back on the ball, tips it. Look at Kyle Anderson. Look, right? Find out where the ball is, locate it, right? Got your eyes up, read the guy, read the ball, tip it. And then he actually accelerates into the jump. Right. So go watch the one-legged jump transformation, right? Number one rule, accelerate into the jump, add rotation, ride the waves. Okay, Kyle Anderson. Okay. That jump got me more excited than this freaking straight up black coffee I'm drinking. Beautiful fundamentals. Joe Ingles. Right, little handoff, two screens coming for Joe Ingles. Swing the ball. Dribble handoff. Looks like a double stagger, right? But Joe Ingles ain't the speedster. They're zoning him off, right? So he's coming under. Read it, hit the brakes, right? Now it looks like it's going to be a pick and roll, right? Side jab like it's a pick and roll. Step away. One dribble pull up. Right? I mean, it's so simple, but why don't more guys do it? It's so pure. Maybe it's not fancy enough, right? Substance over style. Read the play. Guy goes under, grab the ball, right? You're not fast enough to turn the corner, so don't turn the corner. All right, hold it up. Look like you're going to shoot. Your guy recovers. Now it looks like a pick and roll. Use your teammates to help you. Side jab, reject the screen, go into the open space. One dribble pull up. Oh, the game is simple, guys. John Morant learned his lesson. Jump, get the contact, wait for the contact. Rudy Gobert plays it perfectly, man. What's up, Memphis? Not getting enough shots or what? We're just not hitting shots? Looks like the Jazz are just working you. Push cross. Oh, that looks like a travel. Depends on when you pick it up, right? The steps don't count until you pick the ball up. Slow mo. Jeez, he changed his mind so many times. Push cross, in and out, bump out, right? In and out. Call this a bump out or a push out jumper. Jumps up in the air. Looks like he's gonna lob it to JV. Nobody, bites on it. Changes his mind. Can I get a Mie sighting? Like 20? 20. I'm bad at man. 20 points. 15 points right now. 13 points. Swing it. There you go. I mean, Donovan Mitchell looks like, he's just breaking down the defense way too easy. And then, the Jazz are doing Jazz things, swinging that ball and moving around, hitting threes. You're not going to stop John Morant when he's this aggressive. Eee, tough, tough, tough. So slippery. Push cross behind the back, step through. What the? That's Donovan Mitchell too. He's no slouch, man. That is a tough, tough guard. Cross jab into the paint, floater. Oh, they're coming back. Oh my God, they're coming back. Turn it into a close game. JV 8593. Dylan Brooks, tough buckets. Oh, you're backing up for three? And so tell me that you guys need a faster jumper. Tell me why. Tell me why Kyle Anderson can make it through D1 basketball, through years in the NBA, and his jumper is this slow. Right? So all you guys trying to optimize for quicker release and stuff like that, wasting a lot of time if you're trying to, increase your release time from like 1 second to 0.9 seconds. That millisecond, it don't matter because you should be spending all that extra time working on accuracy. Don't matter how fast you get that thing off. If it don't go in, it don't matter. 91, 93. It's getting close. This coffee's kicking in. I can feel it now. Make sure you drink some water. Joe Ingles. Keep the guy on your hip, coming off the screen, the small guy, side hand to underhand finish, working on the spirals. Yo. Good patience, Conley, man. So right here, you get a little confusion. Put him on your hip. You're getting doubled. Wait for Dylan Brooks. Wait for Dylan Brooks to choose. Is he going to guard Gobert or is he going to come out to this three-point shooter? So whatever he chooses, he's wrong. Right? He slips out, guards the three-point shooter. Now you got Gobert. Guards, you do not have to go so fast. Playmaking guards, you do not have to go so fast. Be a little bit more patient. Let the play develop. A lot of times, guys are just going to see this guy back up. Right? They're just going to see him back up and they're going to push cross and do whatever, John Morant, whatever, in and out, attack. Right? If that's not your game, if you don't got that athleticism, you can hold him off a little bit, put him on your hips, see what develops, right? What a soft ass Jaren Jackson, man. This is not a real bump. This is not a real bump. What the hell? If you take a power dribble, you better bump this dude. What the hell is this? This is just a right left step. That's pathetic, man. Get that weak shit out of here. Here's a nice little play. There's a nice little play. So last time, Conley was a little bit patient, found Gobert. So here we go, right? This is a little horn set, right? Conley takes off on the Iverson cut, right? Gobert follows him. So you're running a John Morant ragged here. Set him on a pick and roll, boom, get underneath. Now you got the switch you want. Oh, he's guarding me. Let me get back in front of John Morant because he's so goddamn fast. Put him on my hip. JV's backing up. He's behind me. I'm just going to hit this floater in your face. Same freaking action, right? They're doing the exact same thing to each other. Now John Morant's like, you put me on your hip, I'm going to put you on my hip. Same little pick and roll. Get back in front of Conley, put him on your hip. Now the big's guarding me. Okay, I'm going to go into this open space. I'm going to jump to get this guy to commit to me and get rid of it. right? Gobert does a great job. He didn't jump to block this. He barely even put his hands up. He's still feeling JV, right? But it's a great pass, and JV gets it out super quick. A lot of guys, big guys, will feel the need to bring this ball down and pound it or something, or have to bend down and gather. Okay, this is a tippy toe grab, right? Keeping it above his head. He's not even bending his knees to do this. It's all ankles and just simple touch. That's how you're going to get it out quicker, especially in traffic. Utah look like they're taking command in this game again. So smooth, Conley. Oh, he airballed that, straight up airballed that. Freaking Gobert, dude. Alley-oop. You don't see that thing coming? Oh my God. That's so pretty. That is such a pretty setup. So normally this is a normally, so you get rid of it, right? And then this turns into a double stagger. They come over, and this turns into a double stagger for an Iverson cut here, cut across, and usually the player gets it and they just rip it and they just go, and they have this whole side to isolate. This guy's leaving. Okay, I like this little variation. Same kind of thing happened, right? They're faking it, and they think it's all going here. This is all misdirection. So then they're lazy. They just let it get to him, and then this becomes the quick. And then you get that play coming. So if you're a coach, or if you're a player, I mean, these variations out of the horn set happen all the time. So like I said, the better offensive player you are, the quicker you see these things develop. And that's why, teaching tape is so important. Makes you a lot faster because you see these things coming. And so if you see these things coming, that guy in the back corner can anticipate that and either block them at the rim or steal it, just like right here. So Dylan Brooks, right? Pick and roll happening. Right? Normally you shouldn't really help, right? But he sees this coming, sits in the passing lane. Right? Mike Conley lobs it a lot higher than he needs to, right? Thinking Gobert will have some space to the end. Sometimes you got to know when to take your risk and when not to. And that's what I talk about when defense is just risk management. Uh-oh. It's a high scoring game. Jesus. Conley going crazy. John Morant going crazy. Dunk on him this time. Okay, Rudy Gobert, a little late with the rotations. That boy is savage. Sheesh. So hard to guard when it's going this fast. Like, okay, you get the double stagger, pick and roll, boom, two, right? And then you got this super long rotation for Dylan Brooks. Like, super long rotation. He's all the way over here in on Spida Mitchell, because at the NBA level, right, this guy can jump and rifle this thing over. Like, they are, pretty aware. And so he doesn't leave him until he realizes that that jump rifle pass is not available. And so then he's got to go. And so if he's not going to jump and, block him here, it's, you got to get here and take a charge. It's just, these things happen so fast. Great hands, JV. Right. And then just shooting it up like that. if you're a big or if you're a slasher, if you're a finisher, you got to be able to do these little touch shots without just pounding it and trying to go in and get contact. You got to be able to make these above your head, tippy toes. You have to be able to make those. $136, $122. Gobert, man. You gotta figure some out for that guy. He's patrolling the paint way too much, it looks like. Memphis probably wishes they had a like an Anthony Davis or a stretch four that actually, stretch four, stretch five that can actually hit some threes. $141 to $130. What a game. I mean, you love to see games where it's like a lot of points. 140 is a whole lot of points in a playoff game. Great offense, man. Morant, 47. Good Lord. Donovan Mitchell coming back, 25. Rudy Gobert, 13. Morant, 7 assists. Mike Conley, 15 assists. Rudy Gobert, 4 big blocks. Points in the paint. Memphis wins. Utah, fast break. Did Utah just get a whole crap ton of free throws or something? But just from the looks of it, man, Donovan Mitchell just being on the floor, his presence, opens things up. People are afraid of him driving. He has that X factor to him. Morant, man, coming into his own, showing that the stage is not too little for him or too big. I mean, told you about the trading cards. Morant's on the way up, and should have kept them. I told you I kept I traded the Zion for the Morant. Morant's all the buzz now, even on a losing effort. What did you guys learn? I learned the Jazz are really, really good at full strength. It's going to be a tough out for the Jazz. Until next time, guys, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.